Well, day 3 of Dragonsteel Nexus 2025 is completed, which means the convention is at an end, which means we get to talk about everything that we were able to do. And I must say, bigger and better than last year is my overall takeaway. They had so much more space, they had so much more grand exhibit halls, and everything just felt bigger and better than last year.
Yeah, a lot less crammed. They were obviously able to get more space from the convention center, and it just made it a lot more fun. The exhibits were expansive, a lot more room for that, but also at least double the size and the amount of exhibits.
It felt
here.
like at least double the amount of people. Maybe not, but it felt that way. But the reason that it worked is because they had so much more space for everyone to spread out. So a lot of people, the panels were much more full, much more space than last year, I think. But they did a great job of having that many people stay engaged and entertained the whole time.
Yes, we loved the space, but also the whole vibe of everything. Everything was just done up so well. You can see behind us some of the Dragonsteel store that's so classic. If you could see on behind you guys, there's a huge room full of amazing materials. But what was really cool is they spread out the game, the Cosmere game, across the entire Salt Palace this year. We were able to go to different outposts and trade and really work through the game that they had given us. And with each part of the game, it had the map for the Salt Palace, and you would have to go through the map and almost like a scavenger hunt, look for different quadrants, different areas that you had to go to. Like, okay, there's something you have to look for over here. And for me, I was having to start translating some Rosharan language, which was quite difficult because of all the strokes and music-like information. It was really neat. You did the Scadrial.
Yeah, you had Roshara, had Scadrial. Ours was almost like solving a case. We had to solve a mystery and go around through the convention to try and collect clues, solve puzzles, and every single day had multiple different quests we had to attempt. And if we solved the different quests and got all the stamps that we needed, you can see these white stickers on the side. Throughout this entire book, we have more and more of these white stickers just telling a new story. It's not official canon, but it is consistent with the main canon, and so just did a really good job of immersing you into the world, but making it fun for everyone to participate.
Yeah, more in the role of like a role-playing game, and Jaden has this little patch of coins that you'd be using. They were coins in the sense of they were power that you were able to use, investiture that you were able to use to fight the different battles that you were going through. And at the very end, and Jaden's gonna pull out some of those coins.
So here's a couple of those. Here, let me try and see if I can show you. You'll have to zoom in, pause the video, but it's cool because there's so many different ones. There are a bunch of different, from different lores, from different planets. It was very fun.
Yes, and at the very end, you were able to get this nice little token keychain to remember Dragonsteel 2026. And it's great, it's quality, and
it's a memento. It's something you can take home and really enjoy. It's like you achieved something, you did all the games, you played all the challenges, and you got to win something from it. I appreciate that.
Absolutely fantastic. The other big news that we got from today, though, is we talked a little bit about the Fires of December in our last video. And we actually found out some new information about this video.
We got a chance to talk to the Dragonsteel team because we had some questions. We got like, what is the book going to be? When is it coming out? We have the Hoyd Stories, which is a picture book, not a children's book. I think we should clarify that.
They want to clarify that because there are 2 of them that are meant to be more children's books, but the other ones are more picture books, not meant for children. If you remember the story of the Wonder Sail, you will remember why.
It's a little intense. I mean, not to say that it can't be a children's book, but it's definitely something to clarify. It's more of a picture book and illustrated stories of the Cosmere. So we're definitely excited about that, and that comes in the backer kit in March. But included in that backer kit is the Secret Project Special Edition. As you remember from all the other secret projects, they have a special edition that's premium, looks fantastic. It's not the tour version. It comes with a couple mementos and pins, at least it has in the past. And that's gonna happen in the backer kit in March, but the shipping date of that is intended to be sometime before Dragonsteel Nexus 2026, even though the release event for Fires of December is officially the Dragonsteel Nexus 2026 release.
The other huge information for us that we didn't really realize before is it is only one Hoyd story that's going to be taking place in the Fires of December. We were under the impression when we first heard it from Sanderson, and I think a few other people were under the same impression, that this was lots of different Hoyd stories. But I think when Sanderson was first introducing this idea, he was talking about the picture books combined with that release of the Fires of December book. So it will be its own standalone secret project of a single story, kind of like the Tress of the Emerald Seeds and everything, but it's a single story, Fires of December.
Exactly. So hopefully that clarifies a lot of the questions that we got in our last video, questions we had ourselves. So it was great to have a chance to talk with the team and clear that up a bit. So hopefully that helps. If there are any other questions, let us know in the comments.
Yep. Final thing that we did today is we went to the Waltz of the Final Empire.
That was incredible.
Absolutely incredible.
I didn't get a chance to go to last year, so how would you compare it to last year's World Hopper Ball?
Yes, so it was absolutely incredible. Like Jaden said, this whole convention was bigger and better. The same could be said for the Waltz of the Final Empire. They were able to fix a lot of the problems that people have mentioned in the past, with them not being able to see the stage and not being able to see the dancers. They built this massive stage, a massive room with so much space, and the acting and the performances were fantastic. It felt very cinematic in the way they were performing everything. I had an absolute blast.
I mean, it was immersive, but you also got to participate a lot. I wasn't in there last year, but I was blown away by the effort that they put into making it immersive, making the story just really capture you, but you were also there, you got to participate and be in the action. They had more food, they had more drinks. It was just a fantastic experience, and they filled that time well. It just had a lot of fun. You could tell that everyone was having a good time.
Yeah, and so if you've never been to one of these, to give you a little bit of an idea of what to expect when you go in, you first walk in and there's this gigantic hallway that just makes you feel like you're getting transported to another world. There's all sorts of mist machines going on and music going around you. It started with the introduction from Kelsier and Wit talking about introducing a story, and then you get into this room and it's a gigantic ballroom based off of the Final Empire, and everyone's just in there mingling, having food from the side, and then it turned into, it started continuing on with the show. But I think one of my favorite parts of the show, the favorite thing of mine that they added this year, is that they did focus on making it an actual ball this year by having, teaching people how to dance. A waltz, was it?
Yeah, they did a type of dance that was specifically choreographed for this event, and they let everyone learn it. They actually went through a progression of professional teachers teaching everyone how to do the dance. It was super fun, and they just allowed people that space. They had the ballroom floor, they had everything for everyone to join in with the action.
And the coolest part about it is that nearly, I would say probably 90% of people were participating in learning it. Everyone was really excited about learning how to dance with each other, and it just really got you in the moment and in the feeling of the Final Empire dance.
So if you're going to Dragonsteel Nexus 2026 and they do another ball like this, which I'm expecting that they will, they do a phenomenal job, and I would definitely recommend taking a look at that.
Yeah, highly recommend it. It's a great way to cap off the ball, especially since we were able to do it as one of our last events here at the ball.
Yeah, as you can see, they're wrapping up the convention behind us, but this has been so much fun. We really appreciated the immersion into the Cosmere that they always do with these types of events. They do a phenomenal job as always, so thank you, especially to the Dragonsteel team and everyone who was involved in this event.
Yeah, make sure you get tickets for next year's so we can catch you there and say hi to you. We always enjoy saying hi to people here as well. Who did we see today? We saw
a bunch of people that we really like talking to. I didn't get everyone's name, but we took a few photos. Brett was one that we met as well. I know we got a chance to talk with Dylan. That's always fun. And a lot of the creators as well have been really, really kind to us.
And Burke
as well. That was a fantastic opportunity. It's just, we love seeing you guys. We love talking to you, hearing the stories of what video might have been your favorite. Some of you, if you get a chance to, if you haven't yet, comment below what videos you want to see in 2026. But there's a lot of excitement in this environment that we've definitely appreciated.
Yep, and we will see you in the next chapter.